Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's John here, just popping in on Gratitude Tuesdays. I'm just waiting for Instagram to kick in here, so just give me a second. Here we go. We are now live. We are now live on Instagram, and I just wanted to pop in, say hello to everybody. But really, I just wanted to take a few minutes to really just share and experience a story of gratitude. Listen, today is Gratitude Tuesdays. It's one of the things I'm into. It's I don't know if you've actually taken a moment yet to express gratitude for what you're going through right now. Years not years ago, but last year was the year that I competed in my first half Ironman. I was just talking to somebody about that a little bit earlier, and I bring up gratitude because Tuesdays are Gratitude Tuesdays for me. And what showed up for me was something really interesting. So as I was doing my climb on in the Ironman, the Vancouver Ironman 70.3, one of the things you don't know is, as part of the route for this half Ironman, at the 80-kilometer marker, you have to go like straight uphill, and I'm talking about like, when you look at it, you're like 5-6 kilometers just straight up. I don't know what the actual incline was, but let me tell you, for those who are cyclists, that a steep incline is super challenging and super difficult, especially after a 2-kilometer swim and 80 kilometers of bike riding, through hilly terrain in beautiful Victoria. And the one thing I learned, so as I was going through the process of getting ready for the Ironman, I reached out to my friends. One of the things I'm big on, especially as an NLP practitioner and as a coach, is reach out to models of people that have been successful at what they've done. So I reached out to a good friend of mine who I know has done a couple of Ironmans. If you're listening to this, or maybe he's not because he's out building libraries somewhere in the world, my good friend Sultan Akif, he shared a bit of insight with me. And, one of the things that he shared is, when things get really difficult, when things get really, really tough, and you are struggling, and I mean like struggling, and, if you've done any sort of endurance sports, if you've done long bike rides, that it is tough. And there's moments where your body and your brain are saying two different things, and you're like, do I just keep going? Do I stop? Like, what do I do? And, the one thing that Sultan shared with me was just to step into a moment of gratitude and just to be grateful for being here, to be able to go through this experience. And the one thing I realized as I'm climbing up this hill, and I'm like, literally, I was going maybe like 4 or 5 kilometers an hour. I don't think I was going any faster than that. People were walking up this hill faster than I was cycling, and it was a struggle. In my mind, I was like, I don't want to do this. Like, this is stupid. Like, just might as well get off, right? And I remembered what Sultan said. And he said, step into gratitude, step into just being grateful for the surroundings, be grateful for what's happening, be grateful for the opportunity that you get to do this. And, that's exactly what I stepped into. I'm climbing up this hill at the 85-kilometer marker. We're going straight up. And I'm like, I'm grateful I get to be here. I'm grateful that I have the health to be here. I'm grateful that I get to be in this beautiful scenery in Victoria. And at that moment, I just felt blessed. And that little extra, feeling blessed and feeling grateful just pushed me up that hill. And the best part was, all I had to do was look over to the side. And what I realized on the other side were people going down the hill. And I'm grateful that, once I get to the top, I'll get to be able to turn around and come shooting back down. I don't know what the actual speed was coming back down, but let me tell you, it was at least 10 times faster than it was going back up. So, stepping into gratitude gives you power when you don't think you need it, or it gives you power in moments where you think you don't have it. And I just wanted to share that with all of you, because one of the things that I'm going to be doing throughout the 30-day reset is we're going to be practicing gratitude. I'm taking some of my best coaching practices and incorporating it into the 30-day reset. And what we're going to have every Monday night is a group coaching call where we're going to practice these things. We're going to practice gratitude. We're going to practice a little bit of mindfulness through some meditation. We're going to really define our goals really well, so we know what we want to get in 30 days. And, anything is possible. We underestimate what's actually achievable in 30 days. And part of the 30-day reset is really to get ourselves there. So if you're interested, you want to learn more, if you want to step into more of that gratitude, more of that goodness, more of that feel good vibe, then join me for the 30-day reset. I can guarantee you're going to walk away feeling incredibly light, both emotionally and physically. It's going to be, wow, I don't even know how to say it. Like, it's just going to be, this is going to be different. This is going to be super different. And, if you've been in a situation where you've struggled with just getting back on track with your health and wellness, the 30-day resets for you. So that's why I'm putting it together, because I too am personally training for a couple of events coming up in the month of June. So this is my way of kickstarting into that. We got my first triathlon coming up in Milton on June 2nd. And then, I'm doing the Ride to Conquer Cancer for my 10th year from Toronto to Niagara Falls. And this is my way of getting ready. This is my way of also giving back to the community that's here with me. Right. So if you want to learn more about the 30-day spring reset, please connect with me. Just send me a private message and I'll share some details with you. We do kick off on April the 29th. And there's a couple of things I need to just kind of work through with you, just to provide you some information and details. But the last day to join the 30-day spring reset is on April 24th. So just something to think about if you're ready to join. All right, everybody, thank you for tuning in and listening to a little bit of gratitude on Tuesday. I just wanted to say thanks and have an amazing day. Talk to y'all later. Take care.